And we are back with more Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I don't actually remember what we were doing, so this will be fun to come back to. While we were out, Alex says, reminds me strongly of an old Resident Evil daughter which you couldn't kill. I forgot her name. Have a nice lunch. Well, thank you, Alex. I did. And that was in reference to our earlier segment, Resident Evil 7, where things are just becoming more and more unhinged. In a delightful way, of course. They have taken everything from me. Everything. But I won't give up. I won't allow them to win. I will survive. They can't stop my last escape. Right, we were fucked. Where? I think I recognize this. No. Map. I see. Okay, okay. So we're going into the restaurant, and we're going to need... I'm nearly positive we need the lockpick. I don't believe we need the crank. Or do I? Is there a reason I put that in there before I saved? That is a good question. That's a good question. Oh, we've got some B. We can make a C. No, damn it, Jill. C. Come on. Where are you? There you are. C. You will make double C. And then soon I will build you to triple C, and we will have Magnum rounds. Okay. Do I take the crank? Huh. I don't believe it has a use in the restaurant. I think I might have just forgotten it, but you know, we're going to find out awfully pretty quick. All right, let's put the crank in. But take the lockpick, because I know we need that. Or at least I'm reasonably positive. I don't know why I'm taking out the Magnum. It's not ready yet. Well, it's ready. We just don't have bullets. And a healing item just to be safe. Alright. Ah, blessed quick turn. Is that fucking shotgun shells I was just about to walk away from? Jeez. Good thing I saw those at the last second. Ah, gotta rearrange it. Makes my OCD crazy. Nope. That was worse. There. There. Still think potentially we're carrying a bit too much, but I'd rather have the shells. Also, Margaret... Alex says, also, Margaret should have been more of a Nemesis type enemy, but would retreat if you did enough damage to a burrow. She looked awfully scary in the concept art, hitting one of my fears. Oh, that's good. That's very good when it hits that kind of... mark. Hope you had a nice lunch. Thank you, Alex. I did. Also, I'm here to suggest something. After you're fully done with RE7, when you get to RE8, why not play it on hard? As on standard, you can speed run it with ease in just 4 hours if you just do the story. Maybe, because you know what? When I first played Resident Evil 2 Make, the first way I played it was hardcore. Maybe I'll do that for 8. Maybe I'll do that for 8. Captom Stila Man, the gibberish on this place. Okay, no, we do have the lockpick. That wasn't the correct direction. Bear shop. Yeah, I need to go this way, I think. Yes, yes, this is the back of the restaurant. I'm pretty sure I can get a free hit on Nemesis if I make the right choice. Now. Yes, the gas is good. We need the gas. And this we need to open. Which is what we needed the lockpick for. No forgetting stuff for us. Yet. She's lucky that didn't crush her toes.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah.
This is very different than the Resident Evil we were playing earlier.
Went bad the minute we landed.
How far we've come.
How did he find me? This way.
Crap. I made the wrong choice. It's a freezer. It sure was. Alright, we gotta go. Wait, what about that body? You're not holding anything?
Follow me.
I will also stand by and say 8 is more enjoyable on higher difficulties. Even though it gets really hard. You know what? I made the wrong choice there, so I'm actually just gonna let him end me. So I can reload, make the right decision, because I choose the other one, and I'm pretty sure that's what causes him to, like, get, like, blown up. Like, as we throw something into the gas. There we go. And I'm actually gonna double check that against my strategy guide to make sure I'm not just totally full of it. Because that's exactly why we keep this thing nearby. Where? Nope, that's too far ahead. Well, let's at least get the game loaded.
Resident Evil.
Nikolai event, that's still too far. How fucking far back are we? Yeah, we are not nearly so. Okay. Use the lockpick. The rusty crank can dump straight into the item box. Blah, 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 blah. Start happening at a rapid pace. Survive Nemesis attack. Hide in the kitchen. Yep, that is the one. That is the one. That's what we wanted. And the reason we want that is because Nemesis drops specific gear. But don't worry, hardcore isn't that bad. I mean, I figure as somebody who plays, now I'm up to, when I'm playing the Dark Ages, I've got the demon speed set at 130% on Nightmare. And that's a great time. He's awfully more naked than he needed to be. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. First, you. Then you. Then you. Then we're going to remake that sea powder. Oh no, we need to skedaddle this way! Small, silent, loud metal noises. Average day in Raccoon City. The hell was that for? Swap one for the other. Real efficient. Almost a magnum. Almost a magnum. Yes, and we get the healing item. And off we go. Once again. Except we're going to remember to fully load our shotgun. Because that would have been cute, walking into a fight with only 3 shells in the breech. We even have a chance to go the right way the first time. Which we almost didn't do. Open sesame. Jill? Yes, you do. Oh, I have to do it this way, for God's sake. It reminds me of those Resident Evil 3 make mods of Carlos. Gosh, this community never changed ever since RE4 with Ashley. Nope, not one iota. You are right about that. Okay, now we can open this. Make the correct decision. That should have annihilated her right foot, rather.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie.
Calm down, lady.
My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Mission went bad is an understatement, Carlos. Hide in the kitchen.
Over here.
Damn colored garble.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
Sometimes crazy works. And I'll take that, thank you. Eagle parts A, you're damn right I will. Now, I want to investigate for sure if there's anything down there, but I should search the rest of the restaurant first. I didn't realize that was just a temporary knockdown. We have to get to the back of the restaurant. Now, I wonder if that despawns Nemesis from that location, or if he's going to still be there if I try to explore the rest of the restaurant
Our mission
again.
is to rescue the civilians.
How kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Look, we're just...
Gosh, it looks so goofy the way Nemesis posed looking at the bomb. Yeah!
No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
He had to be cool about it. It's kind of... Just for fun, let's see. So we can quick turn out. Whoop! Fine. Perfect. Whatever we're missing in there cannot possibly be worth the effort. You're still here, aren't you? Oh, Lord. No, 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 no. Gotta get over. Shit. He might have to go down. He's right outside the save room. Of course he is. That's where we left him. Hold on. I want to see in my book if there's a way to continue subduing him or if he really just has to be put out. No, we're past that. Okay, yes, we're definitely going to want to put him out. Because the next bit of the game is, yeah, I don't want him riding my ass the whole time, so... You, gentle sir... Okay, we've got a healing item, so once he deals a hit, good. That's considerate to not immediately spawn him right there. But he's here. I can hear that music. I made a giant pile of French fries for my lunch. I love me some fries. Oh my god. French fries are some of my favorite things. I fucking love French fries so much. Do you have a physical guidebook? Show us. I do. In fact, let me just put up the better window. Versus books. This is the best strategy guide of the game. Period. Except no substitutes. It's wonderful. There we go. Why? Why aren't you dogging me yet? Do I have to re-enter the restaurant? Where's the free poster? Sadly, it is gone. It was a well-loved book. Also, welcome, Phil. And welcome back, Carnivorous. Bit late on the uptick there, but... Uh-oh. Oh no! I should have healed after that first punch. Okay, lesson number 2. Don't screw around, just leave. That's dope. I wish books like that were more common. It's so cool having a book to thumb through while you play. I completely agree. I love that feeling.
Resident Evil.
So much more helpful than having to find it on your phone or whatever page of the internet. I just love having the tome of knowledge right there to always refer to. Why you didn't save in that room, I don't know. Why does anyone do anything, Stan? He's a speedy boy. He is. Thing is, if I just piece the fuck out of that restaurant, the fight doesn't continue. It's because I screwed around too long that he got back up. And there's no real reason to keep fighting him there, because, you know, you already got the eagle parts dropped. Just leave. which is what we're going to do this time. Reload the shotgun. I'll worry about my gunpowder nonsense when I actually get another, it's B that I need to make one more C to get my triple C, and then finally make some goddamn magnum bullets. Go the right way, Dan. Come on! You're supposed to sort of know this game. Does that sticker say... It does! Attack dogs. Good. Once again. Wow. Only I could find a way to get lost in a series of straight lines. Right. We've been through this before. Not 5 minutes ago. Yes, get at the get Mars Prime bar.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
For the third time, lady, yes!
We came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
How did he find me?
I almost didn't make that in time, and I almost chose the wrong one.
Are you crazy? You could have barbecued both of us.
Okay, let's just get the eagle parts and get the fuck out. There. The voice acting is top notch. Absolutely! I love PS1 era voice
I need to
acting.
ask you something. Why did Umbrella send your team here?
Our mission is to rescue the civilians.
Now, this is playing out a lot differently.
Kind of you. Considering Umbrella caused all this in the first place, those liars.
Or at least he'll leave differently.
We're just mercenaries, hired hands.
Oh, maybe not.
No time for talking. If you can believe me, then join us. Think about it.
Okay, now we know not to open that door. Oh no. Seems that there is no way to avoid that. Okay, so we gotta fight him. That is unavoidable. I suppose it's worth using another ink ribbon. I mean, I've got 3. I should have more. But at least if I screw up here, we won't have to do that for the third damn time. That's a weak Cheech impression, Carlos. Pretty much. Does that make me Kyle Chong? Nikolai's not here, man. Whoa! You didn't do that last time. I'm suddenly immediately grateful that I saved. Now if we can remember to not die. Get up, Jill. Get up, Jill. I'm not good at dodging. Get up, Jill! Oh, I think this is it. That's it for Jill. But we saved. We remembered to save this time, so it's okay. Oh, Dave's not here, man. One of their best bits by far.
Resident Evil.
He's got to go, though, because he's just going to hound me all over town. Unless I do. This probably isn't the best place to start a fight with him, but, you know, what's to be done? He's literally right there. Pity that I can't make a triple C right now, because, boy, I could really use those Magnum rounds. Boy, I could use those Magnum rounds. Surprisingly generous this time. Ah, where's the best place to fight him gonna be? This narrow hallway probably ain't it. Oh, what? Oh, what? I was actually out of that, but that's fine. No dodging that. Crap. Oh, click is bad. Oh. Whoa, jangles. There must be something I'm doing wrong. What does the book say? Once again, thank God I saved. Okay, yeah, go for the kill, blah, 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 blah. Huh. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have saved, because I could have used Carlos. Nope, that's just it. He's got to be put out. Wait, does he come back really quickly? Is there almost no point to doing this? Should I just tolerate this? What say you, book? Oh no, that's just when you pick up the other gem. I was mistaken. That is a canon event. That cannot be circumvented. But, oh my god. We must consult the ancient texts. Yes. What we need is more bullets. Now, I need Eagle parts B to combine with A to make the Eagle. That's not a kit that I can modify my existing handgun with. Boy, I really gribbled myself here. Well, I suppose I could make more shells, because I haven't bonded that B to anything yet. Can double C get me any Magnum rounds, or is it actually triple C only? Let's see. Healing and item states. Ah, here we go. No. CC will produce ice rounds. It has to be triple C or no Magnum rounds for us. But it's... You run out of shells. You run out of shells. Well, what can it hurt? Let's see if we can get some more shells out of this. Or how many more shells this is going to give us. Not bad. Could be a lot better. But it's a different shot. It's a different shot. We don't even have a grenade launcher, so even if I wanted to make ice rounds, which would actually be pretty useful against Nemesis. Sen's Fortress is such a ball buster. I freed Big Hat Logan, killed the Titanite demon, and am battling the Snake Man. Give me access to Anor Londo, you bastards! You must earn harder, Carnivorous. Okay, yeah, the Magnum's equipped. Please don't be right outside the door. It's rude when you are. Okay. I think having room to move was the right call. Of course, that only works if you actually get out of the damn jam. Wow. Wow. Boy, I'm actually kind of mad I saved here. Because now, at least if I could have done back and did that restaurant scene again, I could have, you know, gone through the second phase of this fight with Carlos and spent his ammo instead of mine. That was a whoops. That was a whoops. Ah, shit, they have popular clothes in Resident Evil 8. And they are freakishly small. Quite lore accurate, as Romanian women were actual shorties. Neat.
Resident Evil.
I like learning. Especially learning when I did wrong. All right. New bet. We're in caution right now, so we'll just heal. Now, we'll make ourselves those extra shells. Okay, and then we have the Magnum equipped. We're healthy. We're ready. Now, I just have to be ready to run. Hopefully, I can outrun him. Aw, come on! Ah! Get up, Jill. I probably should have ran, but I chose the shells. Oh no. Oh no 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 no! Didn't even get a chance to heal. He just straight up spammed me. Damn. I'm starting to wonder if I might have just straight screwed myself. Carnivorous says, what do you mean by popular clothes, Alex? And you know what? I'm curious about that, too. Do you mean, like, recognizable brand names? Like, you know, I don't think it's, like, this case, but, like, there are people, like, in, like, Tommy Hilfiger, but, you know, Romanian fashions? Like, what? How's that go? Got to be a better way to do this. What is my next objective? Maybe I can just keep outrunning him. I really don't like that idea. But this idea isn't really getting me a whole lot of anywhere now, is it? That is too far ahead. Or is it? No, it's not. There we go. Okay, the next thing we need is... yeah, those gems in City Hall. There's a bunch of stuff. Oh, God. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff. I don't know if he follows me into the newspaper building, though. So maybe if I can at least get that far? I think I might try that. I don't know how successful that's going to be. I don't remember there being popular or product placement, but it would be hilarious if, like, werewolves were Nikes or something. Yeah, I think that would be hilarious. It was the way we called them if you used a direct translation, but if you search Romanian clothes 9 out of 10 times, you see old clothes used at parties or ceremonials, which happen 24/7 here in Romania. Oh, cool. I like learning. Right. Alright, so I guess this means just fucking gun it for the newspaper building. I have neighbors which use fireworks every other weekend because of special events. we got some firework happy neighbors here ourselves, so we know what that's like. Shit. Oh, come on! I see the spray, but I cannot... My habits. I'm not using sprays. Oh, is this the food toys panel? Yeah, food toys. There's no power going to the switchboard. Turn it on. Turn the food toys on. Yeah, I hear you out there. Also, you could tell what color they used. You could tell by the color used where they were made in Romania, so pretty much an ID card you wear on you. Oh! That's pretty cool. Or interesting. I mean, it can be two things. What am I missing? Oh, do I need the crank? It's the crank I need, isn't it? No? Maybe we just didn't manipulate the food toys a bit more? Power has been restored. Japanese developers were all, yep, that's English, all right. Strictly speaking, yeah, it is. This is what they call foods libraries. This is what they call food libraries. Metalocalypse. Metalocalypse was such a gem of a show. Why isn't that fucking shutter opening? Ah, okay. I'm just extra challenged. I bet I know what that means. Stars. Face bones! See, I saw a panel like that down there, and I thought, oh, the valve handle has to go there, because that looks like the valve handle receptacle in Resident Evil 2. And sometimes the classic Resident Evil knowledge just becomes a big soup in there. Okay, I have to be very careful here. Once I pick up that gem, Nemesis will appear, even though he's been menacing me outside. Okay, we can't go in there. Okay, so that is the only place we can go. Fuck, that's 2 A's. Wait. No. What am I gonna do about those two A's? Got plenty of A. Suppose I could just combine them into double A. Because I'll be wanting handgun bullets once I get handgun parts B. But the thing about that is, I can't combine them. I really screwed myself getting that ribbon. Canceling Metalocalypse was the nail in the coffin for Adult Swim for me. Those guys created and destroyed so much quality content. Absolutely true, Carnivorous Giraffe. An unfortunate truth as well. There's gotta be something else I can do. I don't care about Reporter's Memo. I suppose what I could do is use my herb, because then I'll be able to get both, and then combine them. Free up that item space. But that seems like a waste of an herb. But I can't really come back here afterwards. Not that I would. Because I still have a Nemesis to deal with. Ugh. It's the only way. Well, I will know. What not to do if I end up getting got by Nemesis again. Which is very likely. I need item box as ASAP as possible. Go, 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 go. I'm pretty sure there's something at the end of this hallway I need to get to, but... Fuck! Is that really how this is? Yeah, I guess so. Nothing? Why did I think that body had something? Also, due to the material used, you can, in fact, tell their age. Really? I remember a friend had a 200-year-old, still intact one, still good for wear. Wow. Wow. That is a crazy well-made garment. Wow. You don't see those being made anymore. Well, here anyway. Stuff just ain't made to last that long. That is super impressive. Oh. Yes, you're damn right I want bullets. You. We need one more gem. Trying to remember where that is. Let's ask the book. I know the one was in the one. Well, we just got the newspaper office one. No, we're not in the water treatment plant yet, thank God. Though that puzzle's not nearly so bad now, but, okay, for a second I thought that was me. The gem you have to dodge more Nemesis as he does. Blah, 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 blah. Take both gems outside. What? Where'd you get the other gem? Okay, there's one gem. Ink ribbon. Okay, that's the green gem. Still in the newspaper building? What? That can't be right. No, no, no. Okay, that's the green gem. But where the hell's the blue one? I 100% don't remember. The book is actually not being that helpful. Okay, there's the green gem in objective 1. Gunpowder. Fuck, I guess maybe we go to the restaurant? Jeez, I don't know. What does the map say? I believe the map is telling me that there's something to be picked up in the parking lot, but that's probably not something worth going. In the parking lot? No. No, at no point did anything I'm looking at mention that it was going to be a parking lot. That other gem's got to be around here somewhere. First things first, I guess, is continue searching. Now that I've got a free item space. Still weird that that body didn't have anything. Right, you have to jump out the window for that. Maybe there's something I need to do up there. But you know what I should do first? Is save. Now that we've got ink ribbons and they screwed me up. Okay, first, let's double A gunpowder. What can I get if I combine double A with B? Does that make... That surely doesn't make double C. Double A... plus B will make... shotgun shells? Better just stick to the regular handgun bullets. They are what I'm going to need soon. Hold on. No, okay. I thought I was hearing something coming out of a device in here, but no, I think it's just somebody outside. Okay, so that's AAA. Now, you... 55 bullets. Okay. Save. And now, resume our search for the blue gem. Out you go. I still have... Wait... Well, Gonna wait till I get another B, and then I'm gonna have to make a decision. Well, I mean, what decision is there to make? We all know I'm saving up for Magnum rounds. One more B, one more A. Okay, so we'll get that combined, just in case. I don't think I saved. I think I just put it... Yeah, I should still have 5 ribbons if I didn't. Nope, I did save. There we go. Second guessing myself. Alex says, I have to say, Romania is jam-packed with a lot of crazy shit. How we betrayed and did stuff to our land and people, mainly people. How we killed our communist leader for a better life. I mean, that's what you gotta do. I'll bet Romania has awesome folklore. Oh yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. Okay, now that we're sure we saved, we're ready to get dogged across town again. Real glad I saved. Maybe. Ah! Stop punching me in the back of the head, you dick. Now that you're out there, maybe you don't follow me up here. Here I was thinking I was never going to come back here. A narrow path can be seen from the window. Yeah, it's right beside. Let me jump off! Now, there's truly nothing more here. Alright. Maybe I'll have to go against the book because I can't see where it's taking me. RE3 blue gem. Blue gem is in the red-fronted supermarket downtown, and you need bolt cutters. Okay, perfect. A direction. Map. Okay, yeah, downtown. Wait a minute. The book has drawn maps. I'm looking for a red-fronted restaurant, you say. Red-fronted restaurant. Red-fronted restaurant. That's still the RPD. Okay. Okay, so restaurant. All right. I think I know where that is. I have to Do another end run around Nemesis, unfortunately. But, you know what? If he gets me along the way, then that's fine. Because if I respawn there, then I won't have taken any damage. Holy crap, he's fast. He's not lumbering. He's sprinting. Yeah. Oh, he wants your guts. And he will have them. Well, the old one was more creative then. The black ambulance which stole kids to sell their organs. Boo, spooky. Well, I mean, kinda. That's not a vehicle I want patrolling my neighborhoods. Someone out in the neighborhood right now is listening to We Are the World from the 80s. What a time to be alive. Got nothing for me? No gems? Yes, open the freezer, Jill. Why is there nothing down here? Must be a result of different choices I made. I could swear there was something down here. Must be to drain it off, because one of the other ways, if you end up down there instead of taking that free hit against him, then down there floods. I heard that. I fucking heard that. Nothing in here? But this is the red-fronted restaurant. Or the kids stealing Gibbsies. AKA Tigani. Okay. Demons that take children. Love it. There's got to be something here. Yeah, there's nothing more. That's because there's... Something ain't right. Something is leading me astray. Oh, that is literally the red-fronted restaurant. There's... Something is missing. Ow! Nothing here? You know what? Yeah, red caution. Finish it, my friend. Because then I'll respawn back in that hallway after having placed the green gem, but not taking any hits yet. So, slightly more advantageous. God damn it, I just lost all my souls. Both Titanite and demons were like a dozen snake men's worth. Oh, well. Oh, that's pain. That is pain when that happens. I understand your pain.
Resident Evil.
Yes, yes, yes. Do the load. We know. Now. I've had the blue gem the whole time. Oh, fuck. I love it when a problem solves itself. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. One moment. There we go. Okay, so I think we can... Yeah, if I'm just gonna keep outrunning him... Yeah. Alright, that's the play. Fucking don't believe this. Also, a fun fact, to make rugs here, you have to put them through war. Funny translation, just for a wooden machine to woven wool to make art out of it. We even hang them on the walls as paintings. Ha! Nice! That's cool, actually. Practical, too. Well done, thanks, Carnivorous. Once again, I am my worst enemy. We just gotta be faster than him. Go, 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 go! Oh boy. I don't think he's leaving me alone yet. Oh, most definitely not. But... the music. Where's the music? It's so annoying that I've already lost so much health. Tapestry art looks great on walls, if that's the stuff you mean, Alex. I agree. Tapestry art does look great on walls. Don't know if it's quite the same thing he was mentioning, but... similar, at the very least. Okay, seriously, where's Nemesis? Oh. I guess he's gone for now. Ah, the Stogla gas station. It is. Oh, okay. My grandma used to make them. Still baffles me how well she made them. There's a generation of knowledge there that I hope just never dies. I hope that's passed on. Because what an impressive skill. Is that a DeLorean? It is a DeLorean! That's hilarious. America! Fuck yeah! Fucking Crank forgot that damn thing. Yeah, of course. Of course. Huh. There's got to be a nearer item box. No, not that way. That's where Nemesis lives. I don't need him following me. This is literally the same direction. No, it happened again! Damn you, Sen's Fortress! I'm just trying to sprint through it now. The secrets are done. Loot is grabbed. Just me and the goddamn snake men. And of course, that's when all would go to shit. Because you think you're on top. Wouldn't be a Resident Evil game without Crank backtracking. That's absolutely true. I think we can afford the bullets. Yeah, just eat up, buddy. Alright. Oh, that's what you keep auto-locking onto. I'm like, but the guy is right here. He's chewing. Aim at that. But you know what? He seems pretty not interested in me. That classic RE slurping SFX. Yes! I love the classic slurping nows. Sounds. Just love it. It sounds so crunchy and meaty. True, I do need to say I'm surprised how well RE8 has used Romanian folklore. For example, the Dimitrescu sisters are also based in the Lele women from the forest which lured men away at night. Oh. He's eating ass. He's eating that Taco Bell. Now, wasn't there anything in that... For some reason I remember there being a hidden item in the trash can. I'm probably just confusing it for somewhere else. Hey, smoking permitted! Yay! The smokers win! I'm mad at me for not seeing that. Alright, zombies have to pop out of that door before I get access to either the shotgun shells or grenade rounds inside. Carnivorous says, that's so cool, Alex. It's like the forest sirens. Yeah, actually. Good call, Carnivorous. I don't have my grenade launcher. This better not be our first encounter with the Gravedigger. Herb. I don't know who's got the Golden Oldie radio station out there somewhere, but they got that shit loud. What they did was never specified all what the Lele ever did. All was known is how they dance at night around a fire. Doesn't help how some wolves or whatever dwell in the forest which make the human sound. Huh. That's interesting. Gravedigger? What's that? that thing that wasn't in the remake. The Gravedigger, like the monster truck? Oh, that'd be fucking great. But no, there's a There's an enemy that's closer to, if you've seen any of the Tremors movies, you know, giant worms. It's like that. He makes a hilarious boss in the Umbrella Chronicles, where he, like, erupts out of the ground and he's in the sky and diving back down. The game's insane. Like screams of joy and howling. Okay. Wasn't anything like that last time I played RE3 Make. Exactly the problem. Exactly the problem. Okay, so you are bleeding out. That's good. That means... Are you done? Now, are you... Yep, there's your puddle. Okay, you're done. Graboids? Yes, yes! Somebody knows their actual name. But, you know, I can't just throw out graboids like everyone would just immediately know what that is. Though they should. Tremors is fantastic. I rewatch those movies all the damn time. Gravedigger? Holy shit, God of War crossover, guys. Wait, never mind. Yes, I know. We need the cables, we need oil, we need
You're
mixing.
one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
I'm a member of STARS.
You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Oh, wait, if that's the WWE wrestler Gravedigger. You might be thinking of The Undertaker. Next, you'll tell me you go inside the clock tower in this weird version of Resident Evil 3. Yeah, there's a significant stretch of the game. It's almost like RE3 Make was barely half a game. The first Tremors is damn near perfect. Carnivorous, you're a man of culture. Perfect. You're exactly correct.
Oh, this looks bad.
What a view, right? Civvy reference!
Fire! Fire! Stay together!
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
Is it, Jill? I'm not so sure. Because, you know, this town becomes skeletons.
So, Jill, did you decide to help
20
us out?
years before his channel.
Looks like
Yeah,
we're
it went
the
back in
only
time
ones
to copy off of him.
We should work together.
No, we can't
I
trust
am thinking of The Undertaker. Take away my nerd card.
But
I always wanted to see The Undertaker drive Gravedigger, though. I think that would make a stellar entrance.
That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
Man, this beta version of Resident Evil 3 sure is weird. Why is there so much content? My small brain can't work with
The main
this.
problem we had with
We
the
were
landing zone
robbed
is
with
cut
that
off from
new
the
game.
E105.
And RE2 Make elevated my standards
No
so
choice but to
high.
Use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst area.
Also, did RE3 Make get anything
works for me.
else, or is it just
Good
one base
plan.
game and that's it?
Sir.
I'm pretty sure it's just the base game and the multiplayer mode that
Jill, put this on.
I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but there was a multiplayer part, but it never received any expansion content or anything like that. Too much content. Just think, they could cut half the content and instead make an add-on multiplayer live service game instead. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, why, you know, deliver something absolutely outstanding? Oh, the wrench does? Wait a minute, no. Don't we use the wrench to, we need to get the fire hose to put that fire out. Oh, no, this is making me crazy. One moment. There, much better. Okay. RE3 Remake doesn't have much. The multiplayer was Resistance. Yes, that's what it's called. I remember now. I never played it, though. Yeah, neither did I. Just straight up. After I was done rolling the credits on RE3 Remake, that was it. Never, ever went back. And it's one of those games that I'm just pissed I spent money on. Like Metroid Other M.
No. Don't come any closer. Stay away.
Such a bummer. I completely agree, Alex. Completely agree. It was such a letdown. We need cables. Alright. Okay, yeah, now my inventory's nice and expanded. Which is good, because I need to carry a bunch of shit. At least, this time, they chose to put zombies here instead of dogs. Capcom announced they're closing the servers on Resistance recently. Oh shit, really? I had no idea. Wow, what a short shelf life. Why am I oh wait, nope. I'm thinking of something else that has you come out through that manhole. It might even be one of the Chronicles games. And I'm just getting it all mushed together in my head. Alright, yeah, we might as well get to the shotgun now that we've got 16 shells. Yeah, the RE3 Remake was a hot turd. Completely agree, Carnivorous. Completely agreed. They keep trying to turn over and over to turn Resident Evil into a live service cash cow. Yeah, they've tried a lot of times, and you know what? I don't think it's stuck the landing once. Not once. That's bee powder. That means we can make a C and a triple C, and we can finally start hoarding some Magnum rounds. Which means I could finally be somewhat of a menace to Nemesis. Not that I'm going to go looking for trouble, but I kind of do want those Eagle Part B. If Resident Evil 5 Remake comes, will you plan to play with a friend? Or let the new smart AI carry you? If I'm playing Resident Evil 5, it's gonna be with a friend. Because it sucks without a friend. That's just plain and simple. I don't know how you do a live service Resident Evil game. The genre Resident Evil really isn't... The genre isn't really suited for that. True, it's, you'd have to have something a lot more action-y, but I suppose, you know, the way Resident Evil leaned into its action, it seemed like it could have been viable, but, again, it's just my opinion, but I don't think a single one of those instances has stuck the landing. Not one of you bunched up, including you fucking... Come here, Peter Griffin. It hasn't. But companies see how much money Fortnite makes, and they'll always try for a piece of that pie. I hate how much you're right about that, Phil. I really do. But you are right. We take the bronze book, and we have to return with a sphere, or no, a different shaped plate, so that we may obtain a car battery from the mayor statue. Who designed this fucking place? I would rather see Zero or Code Veronica get a remake before Resident Evil 5. I'm inclined to agree. I would rather Code Veronica. I have to just play Zero. But, you know, Zero is in that same category that... Hold on. That's not Nemesis music. He's no longer stalking me. For now. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Code Veronica before Resident Evil 5. Absolutely. And Zero still looks like, you know, Resident Evil Remake 1, which still looks like it was made, like, within the past, like, 5-6 years somehow. It doesn't... I don't know. I know they're all going to get remade eventually, but I would rather put the priority on Code Veronica in that case, if only so I could actually finally play it, instead of my Dreamcast who just keeps rejecting copies. God, that was so maddening. That it rejected 2 just straight up new copies. Like, it doesn't get newer. Okay. You. And then you. Oh, but I don't have another A. So we're not getting triple C yet. That's fine. That's fine. We can at least take care of this. Now, put that powder back. Keep it on hand. I don't... No, we do need to keep the wrench on us once we get to the hose. The book is a fairly nearby thing, too, as well. If they want to go for multiplayer Resident Evil Remake Outbreak, yes! I would be all about giving that a try. That would be really interesting. But, of course, that's not what they're going to do. Is it? I probably should at least try to carry a healing item around. Alright, we'll just do a half mix. Hopefully I'll find some more red along the way, but that's not a bad little armament to carry. Okay, save. That's the next major step. Because we're still alive. And that is important and worthy of celebration. You're damn right I'll use the ink ribbon. Finally making progress. Hell yes. Still in the shopping district. Maybe if it took the approach Evolve did, where a squad drops in to hunt the big monster and survive, while the monster grows and adapts. See, now that could be an interesting way to go about it. Like, one player could take control of a tyrant or a nemesis, and it keeps mutating while, you know, the UCBS tries to contain it. That could be cool. That could be cool. The question may be offensive, but has there been a solid Resident Evil remake, like the original game? I see one was done in 2015, but I don't even remember that. A solid Resident Evil remake. Do you mean like of the first game? That was remade in like 2000... God, I can't even remember. You know, that GameCube one, that gives us the one that we have conventionally available in the Steam store now. I think that's probably the best remake of the original. I think that's the definitive Resident Evil experience, bar nothing. The RE1 remake is perfection. Yes, Phil, my man, gets it. I'm also a huge fan of the RE2 remake. Same. Absolutely. I think the RE1 remake is a better Resident Evil experience, though. But my god, to 2-make is top tier. It's why my expectations for 3-make were so elevated and so thoroughly squashed when I finally got the game in my hands. It's so weird. I'm in the PS5 store and they only have the OG. Really? Like the OG for PS1? They don't have the HD remake? Interesting. Dan's not going to agree with me, but my personal top 3 Resident Evil games are Remake 1, Remake 2, and the original Resident Evil 2. Yes, Remake 2 is better than RE2. Okay. So, actually, I do agree with you on more of this than you think. Personal top 3, yeah. Remake 1, absolutely. Remake 2, sure. And original RE2, yes, absolutely. But where we differ is that I still like OG2 slightly more than Remake. And the reason for that is because the plot of the A and B for each character meshes together a lot better in OG RE2 than it does in Remake, where there's not that much of a difference. It's just like a different part of the police station, but still the exact same thing happened, you know? And when you're trying to reconcile some of the A-B get together, you're just like, God damn, Annette, how many times do you die? It's funny, but no, 2 is still a top-tier remake, though. Remake 1 is 2002. Yeah, I wanted to say 2003, but that didn't feel right, and now we know that it wasn't right. Oops, I meant the original Resident Evil 4. Oh, hold on, let me go back there. Remake. Okay, so you meant originally Resident Evil 4, so the Resident Evil 4 remake is perfection. Is that what you mean? Because I still need to finish that game. I was having an awesome time with it, though. I just need to get my ass on redoing it. It's the perfect balance of old survival horror and new third-person action. Okay, yes. In context, now this one makes sense. The Resident Evil 4 remake is perfection. I'm also a huge fan of RE2 make. It's the perfect balance of old survival horror and new third-person action. Yeah, based on what I played, and that's up to the first encounter with the Garrador, I'm inclined to agree. Like, it's outstanding. It even got me to overlook what I still think is the stupidest thing, blocking a chainsaw with a pocket knife. Like, that... Come on! But the mechanic is sound, so, you know, that's... It is what it is. I was mistaken. There's a 2015 remake. There is the 2015 remake in the PS5 store. Yeah, I figured that was on everything by now. Didn't even know that was a thing. Well, that thing was a re-release of the 2002 remaster. It includes the option for things like widescreen, but since they didn't have the original source files, they basically just zoomed in until it fit widescreen instead of stretching it. So, and then it does this weird pan and scan thing, moving up and down while keeping the screen full. And personally, I don't like that, but that version does allow you to choose between the original 4:3 aspect ratio and pan and scan widescreen, depending on whatever your preference is. Like I said, I can't stand the pan and scan, but that's just me. Top 3 correction. RE1 make, RE2 make, RE4. I agree about the A and B mechanics. RE2 make is just more fun gameplay-wise. Fair enough. We'll agree to disagree there. That's understand. One typo ruined this whole conversation. I was referring to RE2 make for that perfect balance. Yes. Okay, see, now that makes more sense. 2 make was the perfect blend. 4 just got a lot more actiony, but, you know, that's not to its detriment. That's just what 4 is. But, yeah, 2 make is that perfect balance between third person and absolute dread. And, like, pants-shitting moments, like watching Mr. X jump, like, 50 feet vertically when you're up in, like, the second floor of the RPD, that, So far, RE2 make might be my favorite modern Resident Evil game. Right, where... God, I can't even remember if I saved. Yes, I did. Right, okay, so we got the wrench, the book, herbs. We're good. Let's get going. It's now in the wish list. One day it shall be mine. I'm amazed it's not on sale. Because, you know, it's October. This is a high-traveled area, so they gotta go. I don't like spending this much ammo, but... it sure beats spending health. Yeah, maybe... let's just shotgun him. Whoa! I wasn't fortunate enough to get him, was I? Oh my god, there's like 3 of them. Of course, not one of you bunch up and save me some ammo, you fuckers. Resident Evil 4 was an action game. Yeah, absolutely. RE4 is an action game. Yeah, go figure, right? Like, I wouldn't want 4 to restrain itself the way the first 2 do. Because that's not 4. So it doesn't bother me that the RE4 is action-y. No, same. Like, the mechanics are all tight enough that I just give everything a pass because I know what it's trying to do. I like that remake too. It's loads of fun. Again, completely agree. God, I need to finish that. I was having a great time with it. That Garrador encounter really was something else. And I bet it gets even better the more I go. Point is, RE3 make bad. Yes, exactly. Very bad. Place your wisdom here. That says excrement. Brewing dog... Oh, just remove dog excrement. Ha! Why is that up here? Why are the dogs pooping up here? Take the mayor's book. From dog excrement. Also dog excrement. Why are dogs shitting on things here? I'm on a second playthrough of 4. It's phenomenal. Oh, awesome. Are you playing the remake of 4, or are you playing the original? You know, it's also on everything. Now, we bring you back to the mayor's hand, and that will give us the car battery. You didn't even get to RE4 regenerators. I will just say, it doesn't disappoint. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I am so looking forward to it. The original ones still give me that heebiest of jeebies. That was like the luckiest dodge. This is also not the way I intended to go. But, since I'll be coming through here anyway, this will be a great opportunity. Really? Spongy little demos, aren't you? Ugh, running low again. What are you auto-locking onto? God knows. Well, either way, we gotta go back, because this wasn't the right way. This is what we need the car battery for, though. So good that this area is already taken care of. Yes! Oh, yes, yes, yes. Go back to an item box. Remake. Awesome! I have Leon wearing a fuzzy hat and puffy shirt. Ashley's dressed in a punk outfit. It lets you get pretty weird with the costumes. Oh, all Capcom costume festivals are weird. That's the best part. Of course, the game that truly culminates in is Dead Rising, but I love to see it in Resident Evil. bitch. You don't seem like you need to be bothered. You need to be removed. Which reminds me, which was that guy in the chat who was trying to pirate Doom Eternal? It's $5 right now. I'd mentioned that earlier. That I couldn't remember who it was off the top of my head. It might have been Alex. But yeah, I've been mentioning that Doom Eternal is so cheap, and it's a crime to not have it at that price. Dead Rising, it's full-on Mega Man cosplay. Yeah, and it's awesome cosplay too. Especially if you earn the real Mega Buster. That shit is awesome. See? I'm that damn person. Yeah, I thought it was you, Alex, but yeah, I hope you pick up Doom Eternal while it's on its absolute clear out price. Everybody needs Doom Eternal in their life. That actually reminds me, Alex, have you been keeping up with Hugo's Doom streams? Because now, before he does his current level of the Dark Ages, he does like half an hour or so of Doom Eternal mods. It's fun. Also, quick question. How are the writers in America known to do their day-to-day life? I don't know. Most of those people, I'm convinced, are astonishingly divorced from reality. So, I don't know. I just don't know. There. 24 and 6. Perfect. So, no. We need B for that. So next time Nemesis decides to menace us, we'll be ready. But first, we are on our way to put this in the mayor's hand to get the car battery. Dogs are fine. I can avoid dogs. Have your compass. I thought it was a clock for some reason. Yep, we'll take the battery. That's fucking lunatic brigade designed this place. Did you do the impossible achievement in Dead Rising where you needed to keep the 360 on for like 10 days or some nonsense? I played the crap out of the first Dead Rising and never touched the sequels. Yes, I have all the achievements. There, sorry, I just had to get away from the dogs. But yeah, I did that. And I played every sequel, and I did enjoy them. I really liked Dead Rising 2, and Off the Record was awesome. 3 was better than I thought it was going to be. And 4 pisses me off that I spent money on it. It's right up there with RE3 Make. Except, unlike RE3 Make, eventually I couldn't bear to keep playing 4. Or Dead Rising 4. It just sucked so much. And they were either drunks or they got game. Barely any innocent soul. Also, I've not kept up with Hugo's live streams, although he has already finished the game given his long breaks between streams. Well, yeah, I mean, he's beaten it before, but this is his first time playing through the Dark Ages for the audience. But that's also why I think he started spacing it out with Doom Eternal mods before getting started with the Dark Ages stages. That's insane, Dan. Look, I love me some Dead Rising. Like, big, big, big love for Dead Rising. It's part of why Dead Rising was the very first game I chose to stream. Just to get my feet wet. Wait a minute. I'm still carrying something I shouldn't. Before I do this, I need to... Do I need to... Yeah, well, I do have 4 item spaces, so... Huh. But that's just the staglet part. Yeah, whatever, whatever. We can still do this. We can still do this. False alarm. Yeah, we do have health, right? Yes, we do. Okay, we're not completely foolish. Whoa! Oh, what? That barely did jack shit. But you know what? It's zombies and not brain demos, which it also could have been, so that's actually a pretty tremendous win, I think. Ooh, yeah, we're not risking that. Kind of wish I would have brought a regular herb, but... Oh, that's multiple reds? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, now that's winning. One of these days, I would love to stream a Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop on the channel. That's the game that got me into the series. Before I even tried it on the 3... Well, no, wait, that wasn't true. I tried the demo on the 360 back in the day, and... I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me at the time. Then I played Chop Till You Drop on the Wii, and I was like, actually, this is a lot of fun. And then I really fell in love with the characters, the settings, everything. Then I tried it again on the 360. It's like, ah, now it's clicking. Ah, yes, power station fuckery. That is so much bee powder. Had to look it up. The 7-day survivor achievement required surviving without saving for 14 real-world hours. I remember this one being tough because my 360 would overheat after a few hours. Yeah, see, the thing is, and I think the reason that mine didn't, is the first 360 I bought, excuse me, happened to be one of the elites, and that's where they put the better parts, which is why it took mine so long to finally fail before it did. But I think that 360 is the only reason I was able to get that achievement. It was it was the red Resident Evil 5 edition, and I slapped the Duke Nukem Forever sticker on it, possibly damning it. Looked great, though. Okay, it's grossly inefficient, but I kind of want to just bring those gunpowders back to the item box before I continue this puzzle. You know what? I'm gonna. Because I know there's some pick-upable stuff after you open those doors. And we need item space. We need item space. I still remember when my 360 finally did fail. I just sat down and decided, I'm gonna play some Crackdown. And it barely got to the title screen, and then it just... woo! And then it smelled really strange. Like, you know, what a burnt capacitor smells like. No, sir. That is too close. Yeah, you're probably fine. No need to spend the shell. I wish we could have taken out more with that explosive charge, but it didn't seem to be in the cards. Huh. You know, I'm starting to think that, see, my original plan for that B powder was to keep saving for C's, to keep, you know, being a Magnum monster. But now we've got no A's and we've got exclusively B's. We've got 24 Magnum rounds, which honestly isn't bad. It's quite important, actually. I think maybe I'm going to turn this into a triple B and get a healthy amount of shells, so I'm not just scraping by anymore. I fear one day that will come from... I fear that day will come for my old hunk of junk. Everything dies eventually. Of course, on the plus side, when that system died, it was also the age where people were trying to, like, just clear out their 360s, because the generations were just changing over. So the 360 I bought to replace it was, like, of the very best make it could possibly be. So mine's probably going to be with me for a good long while. Last night I turned on my Wii U for the first time in years. Oh, hell yeah! Just to see if it still would. I bet it did. Those things are built really well. And it's funny you should say that, because last night, while I was jamming on my arcade, after I beat Mortal Kombat, I decided to play some Wii Golf. And it was so damn fun. God, I love Wii Sports. Okay, first of all, let's get... Yeah, there's absolutely no A powder and no shells, so yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play here. $30 shells, that's what I'm talking about. The problem with the Wii U now is pretty much everything that I liked to play on it was made into a better Switch version, with the exception of Zombie U. That needs the gamepad for it to be fun. It's just a middling zombie game without, you know, the cheap mechanic it was designed for. Go figure. We're gonna carry only one of these. Are gonna carry rusted crank. No, we need the rusted crank when we're going to the Stagla gas station. Possibly the wrench too, but no, we also need that for whatever. Let's go finish the car battery electrical plant puzzle before I start overloading myself with too many tasks. Didn't play anything. I just saw the menu and was like, okay. Back to anything else. Well, at least you know it works if you ever want to watch the virtual fish tank of me's. Which, let's face it, that's always a fun time, isn't it? Can't play Nintendo Land anywhere else. You know what? That's true. That's true. You can't play Nintendo Land anywhere else. I still think they need to put Star Fox Zero on the Switch. But they won't. Cowards! I hear you down there. I don't know if the Me fish tank works anywhere since they shut down the Miiverse and all the other online features. Yeah, I suppose, see, I forgot about that, but I had thought that maybe you were also the one of people like I was, where I just, like, made Miis off of, like, anything. So even without the internet, there's, like, anywhere between, like, 50 to 100 random weirdos just, you know, nulling around. You know, I've got, you know, all my friends, and then the Trailer Park Boys, and other band members and stuff, and it's just crazy. It's like, alright, we're bowling with Joey DeMaio tonight! We need a new Star Fox game. It's been too long. I agree, Carnivorous. I agree. When operating Transformer, be sure to set power transmitter to manual mode. Do not let it exceed maximum levels. Yes. It is now manual mode. Switch will do fine without Star Fox Zero. No, I know that. I want Star Fox Zero to do fine because it'll be on a platform people own. It took 10 years to get a new Donkey Kong game, so here's hope for a new Star Fox eventually. Hopefully they keep Shiggy away. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes there just needs to be someone to be able to say, no. There's a lot of power in that. Gotta run. Great stream as always. See you next time. Oh, well, great. Thanks you for stopping in, Carnivorous Giraffe. See you next time, buddy. Crap. No. I need to get it to 120, don't I? I should probably figure out what value I'm aiming for here. It is set to manual mode. Okay, is there a file I picked up recently? Clock Tower postcard. Okay. I bet the doors say 15 to 25. Oh, it's even lower than that. Ah, no wonder. There we go. Will you push the switch? Yes. Okay. So now we need to... What if then... Red. Blue. Blue. Bingo! And I see the other one has to be set differently. Alright, what do we got? Fuse. Yes, we need that. I heard that. Fry! Fry, piggy! quite. Of course, now there's no chance in... Possibly due to the short circuit. Will you push the switch? Yes. Let's... Wait a minute. Let's figure out what the value of this door is. 115 to 125. Maybe I was just thinking of that door, but that's easy enough. On the money. I had thought that if I chose to fry the zombies, that would fry the circuit and I wouldn't be able to open this. Welcome. Welcome home. Okay, now it's not such a bad idea if I end up using B's and C's to make ice grenades instead of magnum rounds. Because those are actually surprisingly effective against Nemesis. Alright, we got the fuse. We got the power. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to the emergency exit way. See if there's still a way to get to that. Weird looking grenade launcher model. Yeah, it's different, right? Okay, no, you have to pick that. Gotcha. And I bet it's only like a quick you know, transition like this and nothing. No concealed items or anything like that. One lonely zombie. Bye, lady. At a distance, it kind of looks like she's wearing Claire's vest, but it's just a red thing. Now, let's drop the fuse and the launcher off. And let's start looking a little bit deeper into town to start finding that, I need earlier downtown, that fire near the dogs. Maybe I keep the launcher with me. It doesn't take up much room, and this is one of those infinite thumpers, so if I end up with like 50 grenades, they'll all just go in there. Beauty in its simplicity. Tube that goes boom. You don't need anything else. Actually, no, that's a lie. You need distance between you and your target before that tube go boom. Or things are going to be most unfortunate for you. Nah, we'll be fine. Let's put you beside you. We don't need you yet until we're going to Stagla, which we're not yet. You can be put up here. And I think we're good. All right. Hair time! Let's see. What direction would that be? That's the restaurant. And if back that way takes me to that lift, that's uptown. We don't need that. Or do we? Is there another opening here? No, this just loops us to the restaurant. Huh. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. How am I going to get there? Well, let's find out. So I guess we do go this way. And this is the direction we haven't gone. I smell UCBS. Hey, stay down. Stay. Hey. Listen, you were dead. Stay down. Okay, I see your puddle. You're good. Now, a couple more people are going to come busting out of that, right? Die. Many times. All of the die. Jeez. Eagles, pet shop. Okay, so yeah, nothing's busting out of there yet. This eerie silence is... It is something. Well, I clearly went the wrong way, but I also am pretty sure I need something this way. Either way, my brain is hysterically screaming to say, oh, wait. We shouldn't do this part yet. But we are this deep into town, though. How many ink ribbons do we have? Did I leave any on the desk? Of course I didn't. Why would I do something foolish like that? How many do we have? Three. There's... Maybe... Maybe I'd do the... No, I don't want to do that yet. And if I go out there, that's... Wait, no, I can just dodge that, right? Let me just check something real quick. Because if I don't do this correctly, I'm going to end up in a boss fight that I don't want to spend the resources on yet. What do we have here? The voltage puzzle, we just did that. Power plant. Compass. We got the weapons. Apparently Nemesis is supposed to be chasing me, but he's not. Cool. I will take that as a total win. Oil additive. Okay, so I'm on the right track. Extinguish the blaze at the uptown garbage heap. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go back uptown. From downtown. Must be on the way back that I'm thinking of? Let's, there's a point near there. That will be a Carlos event after that. Brain Sucker. Okay. Basically the same as Drain Demos, but with one enemy sword. Okay, so we can expect to see those nearby, is what you're saying. I see, I see. Okay. So we don't do that, and we'll be relatively okay. That ambush I'm thinking of happens later. Okay. I was getting ahead of myself. Okay. I understand now where I'm supposed to go. Just had to refresh myself. RE8 is so much like Resident Evil 4, like how Resident Evil 7 is so much more like Resident Evil 1. Oh, that's an interesting way to contextualize that for me. I appreciate that for certainly. All right, let's do one more thing real quick, and then no, I guess we can't do one more thing real quick. We've only got like a minute left, so I can't really start the next things because those are gonna do a dovetail into other events that are gonna get other things rolling, which will trigger more boss fights, some of which are my favorite. So we can't just try to rush that in. So let's just save right here, and I will say that we have reached the end of the time that we have available for zombies today. Come on, save. Hey, first save not in the shopping district. Parking lot. Yeah, see, what I was thinking of, there's a time earlier, or no, not earlier, later in this building where you might have an encounter with the gravedigger and like some things come at you and try to push you into a hole with it. And I wasn't sure when that was going to be triggered. I didn't want to save and then do something and then end up needing to save again. You know, that's just a bad use of ink ribbons. So we're just gonna call that one for right now and think this will just be a great place to pick up. I know exactly where we go. Oh well, see you again in a year. It does feel like that, honestly. It really does. But that said, join us next week, not next year, where I guess, if all goes according to plan, we're going to be finishing Resident Evil 7, and we might take just a quick session break from this game, because I do want to get in some more Halloween treaty treats with what limited Sundays we have available. And yeah, you know, I've got some plans. I'm not really willing to share them yet, but you know, there will be some more games. But don't worry, any game that we do start, we will be finishing. So if this you know, if this is still hanging over after we've done the rest of our Halloween games, we'll absolutely do it. We're going to be completing it. It won't go forgotten like Turbo Overkill seemed to. I'll come back to that at some point, but it'll be a bit more better than I did with that. Anyway, thank all of you for spending some time with me. I really hope you had some good laughs watching me fumble around in the house and die all the time. I do all the dying, so you don't. You all are why I enjoy doing this. As I said, join us next week for probably the end of Resident Evil 7 and not RE3, with something different. It's Halloween themed, but something different. What that is, You'll just have to tune in to find out. Until next week, everybody. See you then.